possibility. It takes just off the plate. 3-1. And that's popped up right more conservatively. The 3-2. He wasn't going. 3-2. And that's hit hard out to the alley in left center. That gets down and is going to be a lot of trouble. Slater to third. They'll wave him to the plate. It's an RBI double for Ramos, and the Giants strike quickly this afternoon. It's 1-0.
Well, Ramos gets a pitch he can handle here. We see the fastball get to the middle of the zone, belt high, and Ramos gets to it, crushes it in between Taveras and Jankowski, and gets himself a easy double and an RBI to start this game off.
Fifth double gives way now to Wilmer Flores, and he'll take. So he has found the power stroke all of a sudden.
Success.
Went up after that one, hits it hard out to left field, but it's tracked down by Jankowski for the first out of the inning. That is a loud out right there.
Better that day. Get two, but this year it's been different.
In the right field, Garcia underneath it makes the catch. Ramos tags, heads for third. Here comes a throw, and it's offline. I don't think it, even if it was online, I don't know that he would have gotten in the Giants' order today. Michael Conforto. Strike offering, and that's on the ground, second base. Simeon takes care of it. Conforto retired in the inning. Is done with the Giants. 1 for 2 yesterday with runners in scoring position.
Ground ball to second.
The way to second base already. Well, here is the other one. And this one hit well. Deep out to right field. Slater near the wall. He makes the catch. Simeon tags at second and will move up. Smith had to retreat to first. Boy, Garcia. Now Nathaniel, you're going to have to look at that as 2-strike pitch here, and that's Lowe lifts this one out to right center field, deep enough to get a run home. Slater makes the catch. Simeon tags, and Lowe has just tied the game at 1 with a sacrifice fly. So the Rangers make that kind of feels good. It's like Duran hits that out to center field. Hangs up a little bit for Ramos, and the inning is done. Rangers, they'll get the run right back. So we'll go to the second this afternoon, 1-1.
Another angle right there.
See what he had and how he'd be.
Where those usually big ERAs for starting pitch and don't make the best pitches in the 5th, and by the 7th they might be tired.
Ground ball, shortstop, and Estrada thrown out for the second out of the inning. Here out of the job, and he goes after the first pitch. Lost it into short center field for Taveras. And a 1-2-3 for Andrew Heaney. Needs just 11 pitches to get it done. And still tied at 1. And Howard labored in that first inning.
You really need to mix up your sequences because they usually know what you like doing with all the meetings you've gone through with them. And
in relief.
And just a few inches off the dish.
Pitch 2022, 2023. Various injuries, not huge ones, but just enough to keep him off balance. And Jankowski rolls that one into center field, base hit. Rangers' first hit of the game.
Craft, it makes it even harder.
So I was left with no choice. Thing is, I feel healthy. Everything works right now. This one on the ground, shortstop. I'll flip it to second for the 1 out. Can't quite turn the double play though. Taveras hustling down the line, beats it out. They're 2 away.
Not that there would have been one way or the other.
And you're not sweating.
Arlington, and I mean the old ballpark, Arlington Stadium, where it came right in at you.
So
Mike, from where I'm sitting, but anyway, the Athletics, after winning 2 straight World Series, as Fitzgerald pops out to Nathaniel Lowe, they open that, by the way, a walk.
Yeah, he's been unreal. He had the 6 walks in that series.
He had 2 hits and 4 walks.
Yeah, he seems pretty well dialed in. So does Flores, at least in this series. And lines out to center field here, 2 away.
But in 1974, the Rangers got a new team in Washington, D.C. and a team in the old home run derby show from the as the expansion team in Washington, and they Bob Heights. So that the city of Arlington, Texas, thing for re-election as Rangers broadcaster.
There's a strikeout of Chapman, and the inning is done. But the Giants have retaken the lead 3-1. Jack, will you just stay for another half inning?
Yeah, I'm Joe radio game in San Francisco.
This ball hit well by Simeon, deep out to center, and Ramos is there to haul it in, one away.
So my godfather, they finally took me to a game in '62 when I was 10.
Smith with a base hit up the middle, and he's on for a second time today.
So they traded him to Boston. He came back. Then things didn't go as planned, and he ended up starting again. And he won 18 games for them. I think it was 18-10 or whatever that year. Matlack was great. Matlack had the second best earned run average of any starter in the league. And opening day, they played the Yankees. John Matlack for the Rangers, Ron Guidry for the Yankees. Guidry went 25-3 that year. One of the great years ever by a starting pitcher. He had like a 1.87 ERA. He was lights out good. And the Rangers won that opening day game. Richie Zisk, the newcomer, walk-off homer against Goose Gossage.
No way.
And it was Gossage's first game for the Yankees. They had picked him up in the offseason. Billy Martin was the manager. And Zisk hits a home run bottom of the ninth. It was like the first batter that Goose Gossage ever faced as a Yankee. And I thought, man, this is going to be pretty good.
These guys are great. Well, bouncer shortstop. And Fitzgerald able to turn the double play himself.